not live, right?
No, I'm just going to go live, or you want me to just record it?
I don't know.
You can just record it because there's going to be nobody watching our live because we didn't tell anybody.
They watch it if they think that's looking like me in the studio. They're like, oh, what them bitches doing? Oh, they really doing something for real. It's a real thing.
We did a thing. Okay, you saying your name first, I'm going first.
Don't matter. I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. This table, I'm going to bring him a thing.
What's a thing?
A thing that, you know, works.
What? Okay. See, that's the shit I be saying. Like, whatever.
I'm Toya with the Udi.
I'm Shannon with the Cannon.
And this is Somebody's Mama, the podcast.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Been a long ass week, bro.
A long day.
Oh, bitch, don't start with me again. Okay.
Anyway, before we really get into our topics today, we want to tell y'all how we got our names. Shannon got her name first. So
I was just going to say,
I'm gonna let her kick it off.
I got my name first. We got a friend. He's a rapper. Shout out to Hot.
He's hot, bitch.
It's the you, bitch. I don't care who in here.
It's the you in here.
But when we first met, he just was like, your name gonna be Shannon with the Cannon. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? And he was like, your ass is the Cannon, because if anybody know me, I got him behind.
Big old ass.
So my name is Shannon with the Cannon. The Cannon is my ass. It rhymed, it flowed, and it stuck. So that's how I ended up getting my name. And then I had a best friend, and her name was Toya. Doo-doo-doo. How did you get your name, sis?
I don't got no ass. But I always been, small. I'm skinny.
She got a little hump in her bump.
So then eventually, after being around them so long, they started noticing, like, okay, you get a little bit bigger. Like, you don't got no big old cannon, but you got an Udi. So, like, a Udi is a booty without the B. So, like, it's not flat. It's just like a little hump. So, I got an Udi. So, I'm Toya with the Udi.
And I'm Shannon with the Cannon.
And
Shout out to Hot.
Hey, Hot. Papa Hot. So, today we want to talk about some real, topics. I was having a rough week last week, y'all. And it's kind of just more like me being overwhelmed. I'm somebody's mama. I work full-time. I go to school full-time. A full-time everything. And so that turns into how do you balance all of these full-time positions while still, making time for your mental health, while still just making time for yourself. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about, mental health and what do you do, for a mommy break.
Well, I told you before, I don't really feel like I get a mommy break. And so I just end up having mental breakdowns. I just bust out and start crying because I'm irritated, mad, upset. I don't really feel like I have a break. I do work full time, 3 kids, trying to balance that work home balance.
Relationships. Platonic.
Right, friends, sisters, mamas, boyfriends, or whatever they call that week.
She said boyfriends with an ass,
yeah. She's so rude and ignorant. All I'm saying is trying to balance everything is hectic. I don't have a mic. I don't feel like I do. And even when I do finally find time to unwind, I'm never alone. Like I said, I might binge watch a series because I'm only off on Sundays, right? So I might, before we start doing this, I would binge watch something on Sundays. But even then, I would still get up, cook for the kids, clean the house. I don't feel like I really have a break. The only time I have that break is when I go on vacation.
And I feel like even when you go on vacation, it's not really a break because most people, they have itineraries when they go on vacation, or when you go on vacation, you're partying. Mm-hmm. Like the last vacation you went on, it was a wedding. So you had wedding duties.
I did.
And so that wasn't really a break. But I started therapy. I started last year just because with the whole pandemic and everything, I just felt like I was having a nervous breakdown. So I decided to talk to somebody, and she was just telling me, like, you need a break. Even if it's like a 10-minute break where you just take 10 minutes to say, okay, let me find something that I enjoy doing, whether it takes me 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Like, you're into makeup. So you need to find some time, even if you just sit down and, like playing your makeup.
You know what?
If that makes you feel better, that's a break. We look at breaks like it has to be something big and elaborate when it doesn't have to be.
So you know how when we talk, I have understandings, right? So, okay, check this out. These two finna go hand in hand. We was just fussing at, she was fussing at me rather, because I'm always late. I'm always late. I'm late for everything, right? But that time when I'm getting ready is the only time that I have to myself.
Right. And so you have to consider
that is probably where I'm unwinding.
Yep, because you have that time and you're taking your time and you're making sure
I'm making sure I look a certain way. So, yeah, that's probably it.
And so we do have to find, like, time for self-care, too. So, like, on that Sunday when you off binge watching those movies, maybe it ain't ideal. It's not what you consider a break, but we have to figure it out because...
Like I said, I went to go talk to somebody, too, last week. And that ran over for, like, 3 hours because I was just, like... just sick of the world, ready to punch somebody in their throat.
Well, yeah.
And I think a lot of mothers have that same issue because more often than not, you'll see mothers be like, I just went in the bathroom and cried for 40 minutes. And
that crying work, it helped.
I couldn't do anything but cry. And then once I got through crying,
you got to come out the bathroom like nothing happened. Kid, y'all hungry? Y'all good? Your homework done?
Okay, guys, time to finish doing regular stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think people too much understand because even like, for instance, I work from home.
Right.
They feel that because I work from home, I'm not really working. But yes, I am working in the comfort of my bed, but I have quotas to meet every hour. So it's not like I get a chance to really break because every hour I got a quota. If I'm doing emails, I have a certain amount of emails I have to hit in that hour. If I'm doing chats, I have a certain amount of chats I have to hit in that hour, or phone calls. Imagine trying to talk on the phone in your professional voice, and it's a kid that's in kindergarten, like, Mommy, what page? Mommy, can you help me turn to this page? Mom, this person is hitting me. Mom, what's for breakfast? And so it's still a job that I need a break from.
Well, we don't. Me personally, I don't feel like you don't have a job or don't do work. I just feel like your work is very different.
No, different. I'll take different. But y'all just act like I'm Tommy and I ain't doing nothing at work.
No, we say things like this. If you want to go out, right? The only difference, this is what I'm saying. If you want to go out tonight and you stay outside till 3 o'clock in the morning,
right?
It's a difference when you don't have to get out of the bed. If you don't got to do nothing but roll over, that's different.
But as soon as I roll over and click, I'm at work. It's an email. Yes. I'm working, so whether I don't have the travel time, I'll give y'all that. So it is different. I don't have a travel time.
And you're in the comfort of your own home, so you don't have to get dressed. You don't have to prep.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to do any of the travel time, the preparing. But as soon as I clock in, like I said, and then when y'all go to work, y'all away from y'all kids. It may not be ideal, but y'all away from y'all kids. Y'all got adults that y'all with. You get to have conversations with other people when you at work. But when you work from home, it's only you and your children. So I don't have no adult conversation. I don't have any other people that I see on a daily basis. I don't have like an office where I can get up. Let me walk to the bathroom. Let me walk downstairs and see what these people are doing. It's literally the same house that I've been seeing for a year.
So would you switch? If they told you can go back to the office tomorrow, would you go?
I would, because I want to be around adults. I want to have adult conversation. I want to feel like when I get home, I'm finally home. But if you never leave home, it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm just here again. Waking up, dusty-ass kids ain't cleaned up. I got to scream, like I said, having a kindergartner. He's in school.
Right.
I'm at work. I call myself, putting myself on mute. And all you hear me, the customer be like, yeah, turn to page 54, kid. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know you're at home. And that's embarrassing. Like, you're supposed to be in a professional setting, and they hear you scream at a kid in the background. Like, that's not okay. So, it's difficult. It's just a different kind of difficult.
Yes. Because if you all ever, I'll definitely stand at home.
And honestly, I feel like sometimes I be off track. My numbers be kind of fucked up sometimes because I will be we have something called after call. So I'm in after call. I look up, it been 30 minutes. Now they calling me like, Toya, you been in after call for 30 minutes. My bad. My son fell off the toilet. I had to change his clothes. Like, it's just ridiculous. So it's a problem. It's a blessing, but in that blessing, it's some issues.
It's
there.
and a curse.
Yeah. So, speaking of like, okay, since we're talking about money and a job, I seen this tweet from Ocho Cinco, the football player, right?
Mr. Black Eye.
What is he called? I love him, honestly. So
He beat Evelyn S.
He headbutted her, first of all.
Boop boop.
And
blinka.
okay, I don't even want to discuss
Bink
that.
bink 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 bink.
That's a whole nother something in itself.
And he should not have headbutted her, but you're right.
Yep. That too.
I'm just saying, I understand we be crazy, but if you're a professional football player, you know
That mean he a professional
head
headbutter?
Yes, that's what they do. They know how to put that head down and rock somebody. That's exactly what they do. They teach them that. That's one of the first things. Head down,
Maybe he had
shoulder
a
up.
flashback
Boom,
and thought he was practicing. No, y'all, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. And that was not okay.
So, okay. But I know who Ocho Cinco is again. Mr.
Okay.
Black Eye. Continue.
So he posted, oh my God. He posted, you know, he got like 12 kids. He had like 8 kids.
Is he a professional hoe too? Continue.
No, he said he won a Brady Bunch. He's proud of that. You're put here to reproduce, and that's what he's going to do with his life. Because he has the money to do so.
Ocho
Anywho.
Cinco would have been Ocho dead over. Shot. Continue.
He posted a thread of him and his daughter. Basically, she was like, "Dad, some new Yeezys coming out. Can you give me the new Yeezys?" He was like, "You need to get a job." I think she's probably like 13 or 14. He telling her like, "No, you need to get a job." And she's like, "How am I supposed to get a job when I'm in school full time? I'm a professional athlete. Like, she's like Olympic status. Like, she's an athlete. She has track practice and whatever else practice, homework, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Well, when I was your age, I went to school full time. I went to football practice, caught the bus to McDonald's, worked the job, went home, did my homework, got up at 4 in the morning. Right, got up, went to school in the morning. I had a 2.2 GPA, and I maintained." And I'm just want to know, what are your thoughts on, like, I feel like it's black parents, in my opinion, that pushes the struggle on their kids that they had. Like, if you know how it felt to be in that situation, to work full time, go to school full time, have practice full time, you know how hard that was for you. Why push that onto your child when you know that if she's an athlete and she has good grades in school, let her focus on that. Why are you pushing her to do more and have more on her plate if you know how that felt?
First of all, he should have just bought her the damn gym shoes. That's the first thing. But secondary to that, do I understand the idea? Because here's the thing. What pushed me into being who I am, I don't want to make you lack on the understanding. Not saying that I need to make you struggle as bad, because that's never the idea. The idea is not I want you to struggle. The idea is I want you to understand.
Right, but there's other ways to make your child, because I feel like you didn't have a choice. So that's why you did that.
So what would be their choice then? Like, at that point, like, I mean, okay, they go to school, and anybody who knows me for real, I'm going to say this because this is the truth. I don't feel like you're supposed to get rewarded for getting A's in school.
I agree. That's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's part of your everyday responsibility. So that doesn't mean just because you got an A, you get a pair of shoes. That don't mean nothing.
Right.
So alleviate the school part, right?
No, I'm just saying you're spending those 8 hours going to school is my point.
Right, no, I got that point. I got that
right.
part. So I'm saying alleviate the school part.
Okay.
So then what else would she be doing to technically earn what she wants?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not like your employee or anything. I'm your child. I didn't ask to be here, so I don't feel like I have to earn. I just feel like, okay, so she go to school, she go to track practice, and my daughter was in track. She was at practice at 6 in the morning, and then she went to practice again in the evening, and they're at practice to 9 to 10 o'clock at night. And then when you get home from practice, you still have chores. So as long as you're doing the things you're supposed to do, you're maintaining everything that you're supposed to maintain, I'm not going to put anything extra on you. You're respectable. You know, you're a decent child. You didn't ask to be here, so I'm not going to like I said, put you into some type of struggle. I'm gonna get it for you because I feel like you're maintaining the things that you're supposed to maintain. I'm your parent. That's my job to make sure I meet your wants and needs, especially a 13 or 14-year-old.
Right. So then my job is to make sure. Okay. So another disclaimer: our kids are spoiled. So I'm not even good now. Child, please. So again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. But okay, your need is to be clothed. It
No, I
don't
said
mean that you
wants
gotta
and
have Yeezys on.
Right, no, but I mean, again, he's a millionaire. What, she's supposed to be a pro in?
I think he's supposed to buy her the shoes. Like I would buy my kids the shoes now. At this point, they walk around with $500, $600 pair of shoes on their feet. But I'm saying that to say, what is what? So you're saying just because I had you and you maintaining your everyday, then I get you whatever you want.
I mean, what else are kids supposed to be doing? That's my question, I guess.
So then
What
that's
else
when
the
it
kid
has to be
supposed to
something
be
else
doing?
that you find them to, because at that age, it's not as if she's a baby. She's at the point where she needs to start learning the idea of you making your own money, or you're doing this because you've been spending daddy money for so
At
long. 13, 14, absolutely. If they don't start, because I don't know, I started working when I was 12. How old was you when you started working?
17.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was 12 when I first started working. Not because I couldn't get what I wanted. I had a mama and 3 grandmamas, but because it was like, okay, this is what we do to make our money. Now, what are you going? Not that you
were a
pushed,
child.
but you can find a way. That's why kids go out and cut grass. That's why kids go out and start
right, cool. But I'm saying for you to want them to get a 9 to 5 and be like,
no. Again, I think he's stupid. We already agree that he's an idiot. But I'm saying that I understand the point of these kids should be able to find something where they're out and earning. At some point, it's not that you're going to be, I can't just give to you. You got to earn something.
I just don't agree with that. I mean, I want my kid, my baby work. My child has been working, she 13?
Mm-hmm.
Shorty been working since she been 10. So that's not, but I just feel like because a child did not ask to be here, we chose to have that child. So I just feel like we can't make them earn something they didn't ask to have or ask to be
what
here.
Age do they start to earn? How do you teach them responsibility if they're not earning at a specific age?
I mean, they got responsibility because they got chores, they got shit they got to do. They got to maintain grades.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's responsibility. So, I don't know. I just feel like we put, like, black people in general, like, I struggled, so you got to see how it feel to struggle because I had you and I had to work 3 jobs to keep you.
I don't think it be that. I don't think it be that. I think it's just that fact. Like, the idea is you're going to learn a set of responsibility because you need responsibility.
I agree with you need responsibility.
That's what I'm saying. So at what age? So it's just like we say, like,
that's just like chores is a responsibility. It's consequences. It's
but that's not. But that's like, okay, that's mandatory. That's what you have to do in your house, right? Working so that you can get what you want is the difference. I can supply you with everything that you need.
Yes.
I can supply you with everything that you need, but you definitely have to work for what you want. So that's my point.
I mean, I get it, but I just feel like I said, I feel like black people push struggle off on their kids, like.
No, because when we just talking about Jackie Chan or whoever that is, and he ain't leaving his kids no money neither. I mean, that ain't a black person thing. That's just a thing of you. At some point, you got to learn how to earn. That's it. Not your needs. You're right. You wasn't asked to be here. I birthed you. I made you. So I'm gonna give you everything that you need. But that's not a guarantee that you're going to get what you want. When you want something, you go out and figure out how to get what you want.
I mean, like I said, I agree with that as well. But I just feel like we want our kids to, like, I had to take 5 buses and walk 3 cows to school. Grandma, that's you.
Yeah, but then these
you
kids
did that so that I wouldn't have to do it. So that's why I don't understand why you push that on me. Because the point of you
like,
doing it was so I wouldn't have to, so that you could take care of your family and your kids. So why are you keep telling me that?
But that's just like we were just talking about the kids the last episode. These kids have a disadvantage because if something happens today and they have to go out into this world, they're screwed.
No, but I'm saying we are teaching our kids that, but we don't. It ain't like it's like you ain't gonna get it if you not. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just have if you don't do this. We teaching them that because we want them just to be responsible, but to the point where it's like if you're not doing this, you're not gonna have this. Like you said, our kids getting everything anyway.
It's a two-sided thing because, like I said, I get where the old school parents come from because if we just using our children as the example, ours, if something happens to us today, those kids are screwed.
Not all of them. The oldest one's good, and they gonna take care of the other ones.
Tage and Brianna,
They gonna do the best they can.
If something happens to us today, them kids is popped. It ain't gonna be nothing that they gonna know how to do. They gonna fall out and die because they never had to do what we had to do, and that's
I
the
just
point
think all kids
of what
different anyway because, like I said,
Man.
Brianna, she's not forced to work, but she likes to have her own money, and she don't like to ask nobody for nothing, so she's going to work. You got an odd job for her to do, and she can make her own money, and she can go in her own pocket and pull it out. That's what she gonna do. So, I mean, I guess, like you said, it's just all
TT's kid.
different types. But I wasn't even like that.
Right.
I was spoiled. I got a job when I was 17 so I could have extra money for prom, and I quit. As soon as prom was over, I'm like, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
And see,
So,
like that.
it-
like I said, I worked because I could, not because I was forced. I had a mom and 3 grandmamas.
Yeah, I didn't
But-
work at.
I understand because I know fully well it was. I ain't finna drag you. I bet you finna figure it out.
But I wasn't the type of kid, like, I'm the youngest, so by the time I got to the age where I should be begging it, I didn't ask for a lot of stuff, so I guess, like, I didn't ask for expensive stuff. As long as I had a nice pair of shoes, I was cool. Or, you know, I didn't ask for, like, what's the equivalent to Yeezys, like, when we was little?
Jordans.
Nah, but Jordans still wasn't even, like, Jordans was,
They was popping.
I guess
When
it's
I was
expensive when we was
Jordans,
young.
Yeah,
I was like,
J's.
what are Jordans, like $100?
Man, they was like 120 back then.
Yeah. And I didn't ask for Jordans. Only time I would ask for Jordans if I got to school and everybody had them on. I'm like, wait, did I miss
This
the
the
memo?
thing, right,
Right,
this
it's
is
a
the
thing.
thing.
Okay, ma, now I need these Jordans. Like, okay. So, I don't
I
know.
ain't mad at nobody. Like, I understand both sides. If
Yeah,
you
do
wanna
what you want
spoil
with your kids,
spoil
but-
your kids, you want them to be whatever, make them be whatever. But I definitely understand at some point you gonna get up and figure out how to earn something. Don't come ask me for nothing. That's why my kids call they D's. They don't call me.
Okay, so talking about kids and them stressing us out and begging,
All the
they
time.
begging asses.
All day.
What is your ideal, like, self-care or love routine? Like, if you could do it every week, what would be your ideal thing to do?
Sleep. That's all I want to do. Is eat and sleep.
No,
Period.
you don't even sleep that much.
I would sleep. That's
I
what
mean,
I
when you
would
do
do.
get the chance to sleep, you don't even be sleep.
So yeah, I
You
be
watching
knocked out
TV.
when I be sleep though.
No, when you get real sleepy, but you asleep for 10 minutes, like, okay, let's go, I'm ready.
Because
So that's
I'm
not-
mentally trained to be that way.
Because you
But
know,
if
once I go to
could-
sleep, I'm going to sleep for 12 hours.
Right, but if I could, you saying what would I do for self care?
Okay, if
I
you
would,
could, you would
I would
sleep?
go. I would take a bath, and nobody would come into the bathroom talking to me, and then I would get out of the
She's
bath.
sorry, Noonie.
Isaiah and Tasia too. I would get out of the tub. I would oil my skin. I would take off my wig. Somebody would scratch my head, and I would go to sleep. That is it. Sleep. Because everything else I do, I managed to go get my nails done. I managed to go get my eyebrows done. I managed to get my hair
So you
done.
get
I managed to do
self-care
that.
then. That's
But
good.
no, because I take I take them to the beauty shop. I take them to the nail shop. I take the boy to the barber shop. They are always with me. I'm never
Okay, so
by
that ain't
myself.
really self-care. You
No,
take
it's not
care
self-care.
of
It's
yourself,
taking
but it's
care
not
of everyone.
self-care, okay.
It's home care.
Yeah, okay,
That's
right,
part of the
whole
budget.
house care.
Exactly. But if I could just do that self-caring for Shannon, just a long bath with some good tequila, get out, lay down, somebody's son, a daddy,
Somebody daddy.
or
okay?
son, because I'm at that good age. But
Not
we ain't
granddaddy,
gonna talk about
just the
that.
daddy.
Come and scratch my head, and I go to sleep. And I would
Mm.
sleep. I swear to God.
I don't know. I need like a massage. My idea. I would get up. I would go and get a massage. 'cause
She
I
would get
love
food
massage.
first.
Oh, that's next. Don't let me get my massage first.
I can't believe it.
I would go get something good to eat, a good movie, and then sleep. Like I love watching movies, like and food, movies and food. That's everything for me.
Yeah,
But the
I don't-
massage, like I feel like I need to start incorporating that into my at least monthly, because I know I can't do it weekly. But
The crazy part is I don't really like massages, but if the right person touch you, it's all right. Yeah.
no, not like you thinking some.
No, I'm
freaky
serious.
shit.
I don't like
you.
professional massage. Wait a minute, ma'am.
Like if the
I'm
right
saying,
person touch
no, if the
you.
right person touch you is right. I don't like massage because I don't like that need and all that. Like, I.
But it's
you
different
gotta
kind of
touch me
massage.
right,
It's like
right.
relaxation massage. It's the deep tissue ones. You got to get the right one.
I like Ancient Air. If anybody's ever been there, that's a good place.
But even
to
so, I'm
go,
saying
and
like
that's
when you go get a
something-
massage, you can request like certain ones. Like they got sports massages. Like you
I just
gotta
like
get.
anything hot, like wax or stones or tiles,
Yeah, that's what
anything
I
like
need,
that. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I
anything
need a
like that.
deep tissue. Like I need you to get
No,
up in there. Like you
please
said,
do
like
not
put your
touch me.
elbow in there. Like I need you
No,
to get
now I want
in
to fight
there.
you, sir. I want to fight you. Please get off me. Do not touch me. Apparently, you got a problem. Bag back.
What?
It's
a massage. What?
I don't like it like that.
Okay, you got a problem.
Well, we established that in the beginning of the episode.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
I think that's everything we really had to go over this week. Like, I think for the entire week, it was a stressful week, period. So,
and we just do want to stress like the importance of like mental health. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to them, please, because holding on to stuff is not good. You're gonna break.
you're going
It's
to.
destined to happen. No
It
matter
is.
when. You could be on the train, you could be at work, baby. It's destined to happen when you holding on and keeping that on your chest. Like
Mental health is important.
very.
And if you don't take care of your own mental health, you're not going to be able to take care of anybody around you, not sufficiently. So it is very important to handle that.
Talk to
like you
somebody,
say.
find a good friend, or